chugga 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 choo choo chugga 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 choo choo. All aboard the motherfucking downloadable content express. And who's your conductor? Motherfucking Capcom. That's who. That's right, Capcom decided that they were going to go and jump on the DLC bandwagon yet again. As if this shit has not been beaten to fucking death. As we all know, great concept, but poorly executed because of motherfucking corporate greed. Now, what are they up to this time? Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the third time now that they're getting caught with their hands in the cookie jar of, well, we are providing downloadable content, but it's actually on the disc. Whoops. I mean, they did it with what? They did it with Resident Evil 5, and didn't they do it with Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Pretty sure that some of the extra characters in there. I can't quite remember. See, that's the problem, is that once bullshit happens so often, you end up forgetting because there's just so much of it. It's like, how the fuck is this even possible? How are you guys even turning a fucking profit by doing shit like this? Oh, that's right. People just don't even fucking care. It's like, I don't mind if I'm getting ripped off. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I'm looking forward to the game. You know, the portion of the game that they're allowing me to actually play for my $60, unless you live outside the States and you're coughing up even more fucking money. Oh, and you want that downloadable content? Shit, it's gonna be well over $100 now, you silly shits. So, here's the thing. Well, I thought it was kind of funny because it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, if people know that you're doing this, just make it free. You know, save yourself the time and hassle and just all that bullshit and just make it free. Seriously, just make it free because they caught you. You should just do it. You know, that's kind of like stealing a car, like those bait cars. Stealing a car and be like, oh, I was just borrowing it. I was just taking it for a fucking drive. No, I was gonna put it right back. The money in the... No. I was just, keeping it warm in my pocket. See, I'm, like, body heat and shit. Just... Oh, the stuff in the... Nah. Fuck you! Don't take me to jail! Don't take me to jail! Oh shit, don't take me to jail! No, but we can't take them to jail for this because it's optional for people to go and do it, even though it's on the disc, so it's just like, it's kind of fucked up. Lots of people were going and making like their random versions, like, you know, oh, well, here's an example. Well, what if they did this with movies? You know, you couldn't watch these certain scenes unless you paid extra at the door, and as soon as, like, that scene's supposed to come up, like, they kick everybody out who didn't pay for it or some shit. Or you buy, like, a fucking CD for the few people that still do buy CDs. You go out and buy a fucking CD, and it's just like, oh, tracks 11, 12, and 13? No, you have to pay extra for those. Well, yeah, they are on the... No, they're on the disc. They're on the... Calm the fuck down. Calm. Are you calm? You're not calm. I'm waiting. Okay. Now that you're not yelling. Alright, you want those tracks? You have to pay extra. Pow! That's the exact kind of fucking reaction, just pow, right in the kisser, pow, right in the kisser, pow, right in the kisser, pow, right in the kisser. Anyhow, so I started thinking of some of my own examples. Like, I got a whole bunch of PS3 games down here. I'm gonna grab some. Let's see. I'll grab this one, and oh, fuck it, this one. Hell, how about this one? Ooh, this one. Yeah, there we go. There's a big fucking pile of games right here. Just random games that I decided to pick up. Alright, Catherine. I mean, everybody always sees fucking box up there. It's a fucking awesome game. Well, this has multiple endings in it. Kind of like, you know, Final Fantasy 13-2 out there charging for endings. What if they charge you for all the endings on here? Well, that would fucking suck. Or what if you want to use some of the special blocks in the game and it was like, nah. That cost $5. And it's just like, really? Fuck that. Okay, well, here. How about this? Katamari Forever, alright? So, one, I just got done beating the shit out of this game. Here, what if you were the center, you're the prince, you're just rolling the ball around, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna make my Katamari fucking huge, this shit's gonna go into the sky, it's gonna be a star, it's gonna be great. And it's just like, bump, what the I'm bigger than this, go! And it's just like, that's kind of like Stone Cold. Anyway, it's like, you're gonna have to pay $5. It's always $5 for some reason. And it's just like, what the fuck do you mean? Dude, no. I'm not paying $5 for a fucking vending machine, okay? I should just be able to... You know what? Fuck you. I don't need this vending machine. You turn your little Katamari, you're still rolling it. That's a fucking dumpster. You're gonna make me pay for a dumpster? And they're like, yes, that's item pack number 1. Don't worry, there's 4 more where that came from that you have to pay for. So, there could be some bullshit with that. Here, Shadows of the fucking Damned. Badass motherfucking game. Okay, now, this game fucking rocks, but just imagine if you want to get all the upgrades for your fucking gun. I mean, okay, it'd be really awesome whenever you're running around and Garcia, he's just kicking ass and shooting shit, and all of a sudden, like, you go and you get one of those blue gems, and it's like, oh, I smell an upgrade. You can't have this upgrade unless you go and you buy the DLC for it. Well, I'm not buying the DLC. Then you got that plain-ass gun you started with. Well, that would fucking suck. Here, Ratchet and Crank. Not Crank. Crank's a good movie, by the way, if anybody hasn't seen it. See, fucking up actually goes and starts a new conversation, but we're not going to go there, despite the fact that I could. So, Ratchet and Clank, not Crank, Clank, okay, A Crack in Time. Just fucking imagine all the DLC weapons that they could charge for this. This game has weapons out the ass, literally like every orifice. It's like your asshole, your fucking eye sockets, your ears, your mouth. It doesn't really matter, okay? And all those fucking nuts and bolts, it doesn't really matter how many you collected, because you gotta pay for those guns. I'd be like, fuck that, I don't care about that, that's bullshit. No. Yakuza 4, okay, Yakuza 4 game's the fucking shit, but just imagine if all the fucking side quests, I'm talking like all the extra shit, cost money. It was like, you wanna go to the batting cages? That's gonna cost extra money. Oh, when you take those bitches out on fucking dates, just imagine if those dates cost real money. And it's like, well, if you wanna up your relationship status with them, you know, and really get these chicks to like you, you're gonna have to pony out real cash. That's video game prostitution as far as I'm fucking concerned. So there we go. We got a bunch of random examples that seem absurd whenever I'm talking about them, even though I'm talking about it in a somewhat comedic sense, but think about it, okay? It's the same fucking thing, okay? Just imagine if all that shit was on all those discs, which are currently on the floor beside me. Just imagine that. Okay, that would be absolutely fucked beyond understanding. And here's what's even better. Whenever this was found out, people were just like, I wonder if Capcom will say something about it. And sure enough, they did. Capcom has confirmed that 12 new fan-favorite characters will be available as downloadable content, DLC, on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC versions of Street Fighter Cross Tekken later this year. The playable characters will make their debut on the PlayStation Vita system when the game is released this fall, with the console and PC versions receiving them as DLC soon after. The character information files were intentionally included on retail versions of the PS3 and Xbox 360 game to save hard drive space and to ensure for a smooth transition when the DLC is available, allowing players who choose not to purchase the content the ability to play against players that do. More specifics regarding pricing, dates, and other additional exciting oh, fuckers. DLC plans for Street Fighter Cross Tekken will be shared at a later date. As a reminder, the retail versions of the game will be the only disc-based versions consumers will need to own, and all future upgrades will come from post-launch DLC. So let me understand this real quick. You're saying, with bullshit dribbling from your mouth, you might want to wipe that off your chin, might get crusted on there, okay, you might want to rethink the way that you word things, but what you're saying is that you put them on there to help players with the future DLC, but that doesn't make sense because it's already completed and on the disc in full, so how could it be future DLC if it's done in full on the disc? And if all the versions of the game have this in full on every disc, which they did state in that big statement that I just fucking read off, if every single retail copy contains all the information on the disc, then all of them would have worked to begin with, because none of them don't have it. Fuck, that's... Yeah! That doesn't make any fucking sense. I can't even comprehend any kind of logic out of that because it doesn't make any sense. It's like, have you ever heard somebody tell such an obvious lie that they might as well just have fucking captions below them that are just like, we put it on there to ensure that there weren't going to be any compatibility issues. Yeah. My ass compatibility issues. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Okay? We've had games in the past that were more than capable of being able to handle this kind of stuff. You're just full of shit and literally just like picking it out of thin air. Like, that seems like a really good lie. Let's toss this out there. Fuck, they're not stupid! We can't go back. Let's just ignore them from now on and just... We'll be over here. Getting drunk. Oh boy. No, the statement in general, it's so fucking stupid, it's kind of funny, but it's not at the same point because it's a big fucking lie. Nobody likes being lied to, even if it's a somewhat humorous lie because of how fucking dumb it is. So yeah, now I had to share my opinions and my thoughts on the DLC that, you know, is on there for your compatibility to ensure that there is going to be seamless online play. In other words, just cake the fucking walls, okay? Big fucking jerkfest, that's what that is, okay? Just an absolute load. Alright, despite all things, I know it's bullshit. I'm sure everybody out there in YouTube land, you know it's bullshit. The only people that are going to say, nah, are the absolute diehard Capcom faithful who are going to be like, no, you can't say such things. And it's like, dude, just come the fuck on. You know it's bullshit. You know that it's bullshit. Even if you're excited about the game, you know it's bullshit. You know that this is bullshit. You shouldn't have to go and be double dipped as far as like getting content on the disc, okay? This is their third fucking strike. If I'm missing any, please notify me down in the comments. It's fucking ridiculous, okay? They're not the first company to do this, but they are notorious for doing it this gen because it's happened so many times, and now they're giving some kind of fucking bullshit excuse, okay? They're trying to say it's for that of all fucking things. Like, come on! Like, what do you take us for? Like, seriously, what do you take us for? Anyway, I went to go and share my opinions. Comment down below. Share your thoughts on the entire thing. If you want to make a video response, you can do so, because it's YouTube. And this is Alpha Omega Sin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on. I had to pick up all my games. All my games are getting cleaned up, oh yeah. I literally just picked up random games to do that. But seriously, wouldn't that be fucking silly? I'm sorry, but my favorite example is the Katamari one, because I'd be so pissed just rolling my little ball and like the fucking King of the Cosmos is just like, Prince, what the fuck are you doing? This is a bullshit little Katamari. Look I can't make a fucking star out of this. You should have bought the DLC. And I'd be like, no, I'm not ever doing that. And he's just like, alright, rain down hell upon you, and just make you feel like shit. But anyway, yeah, it's a big crock of crap. It really is. Crock of crap. That's kind of fun to say. Crock of crap. Crap a crop a crock of crap. Crop. Anyway, DLC fucking blows whenever it's abused like this. They should really put their fucking real efforts and time into giving consumers more bang for their buck. It's a bunch of crap. Anyway, I'm out. Later.